Previously on the 1 week challenge, we'll see just how much of a pile I can get off the pile of shame by the end of the week.
I did get bogged down on those hills. I really did struggle and sort of lost the will to live almost. And if you can hear soft snoring in the background, that's my son. He's had quite a long day. I need a break from painting miniatures. And I've got a bone to pick with War Cradle Scenics. Found that it didn't fit, had to pull it all back off again. Come to daddy. This is no way to treat miniatures. That was a job getting them through American customs. Oh, job's a good one. And I suddenly found there was an emergency because my son, who was making his Space Wolves army, had used all the polystyrene cement. Because my son had run off to clean up his Space Marines with me decent craft knife. A thunderstorm watch. Rain stopped play. Last day, and I'm into the final stretch. So, I was supposed to be getting up really early to get an undercoat on the Undead. Never happened. It's me last day before I've got to go back to work tomorrow, and I wanted to lie in. So there. They are already undercoated now, so I'll get on with painting those shortly. What else happened last night? Well, did I manage to get to watch my movie? No, I didn't. Did I manage to get to make me robot model? No, I didn't. This is how far I got. Because the young'un decided he wanted to talk at us, and that was it. The rest of the night just went out the window. To be perfectly honest, I reckon it was just a cunning ploy so that he could nick me snips, me craft knife, and me glue again, so that he could get on with his Space Wolves. I don't know. Anyway, I'll go see if those undead are dry, and I'll get on with painting those. Right, undercoat's dry. Let's get these back inside, and everything needs a grey dry brush. Right, we are still on day 7. Well, I'm calling it day 7. It's actually day 7 plus stoppage time. In any match, you're always allowed to add time on at the end if somebody gets injured, and I managed to take myself out of action due to a very large kebab and large chips. And that was it. I just couldn't do anything else. So, because I lost time due to that, time is being added on now. I'll show you where I'm at. Right, all of those undead have the black undercoat, been based, grey dry brush on everything, and you can see the skeletons at the front. They have also had a gunmetal dry brush done on all the metal bits. I am not going to attempt to tackle all of the undead. I'm just going to go for those skeletons, and I am going to see how many of those I can get knocked out in the next little couple of hours. And then I'm going to call the challenge done, whichever state they're in. Alright, we're almost at the close of play, and I'm doing this basically before I forget to do it. No, things didn't necessarily go quite according to plan. I started getting cramp in my painting hand. No, don't bother inserting smutty comments there. So I didn't get as much done as I'd hoped I would. But as it is at the moment, I've got 6 practically complete. The only thing that needs to be done is a wee bit of ground cover, and they are all done. I am almost done these guys. Oops. There's only realistically an ink coat to be done. As I was getting, more and more pains in my hand, I started cutting down the amount of miniatures. So you can see that some have got just the metal done. Some have got bone done. Some have got leather and wood done. I was having to sort of cut it down, the amount that I was trying to get complete as I was going along. But yeah, it hasn't been too bad. I managed to get a reasonable amount done, certainly enough that I'm happy with. So I will leave it there. I'll see if I can get any more done on them before I have to go to bed because I've got work in the morning. I'll do a final roundup photo tomorrow, and yeah, then it'll be sort of like the roundup section of what I've managed to do over the course of the whole week. Yay me. And so time has come to an end, and that challenge is complete. My apologies with getting back to work and real life. Doing this recap has taken a few days longer than I expected, and by the time I've got everything edited, then chances are it's going to be the weekend before this video actually goes up,
which is not the same kind of schedule that you had been expecting from the first 3 videos. I'm sorry. However, let us not dwell on that. Let us have a look and see what I managed to get achieved. We'll deal with the miniatures first. The remaining part of an army, completely assembled, based, undercoated and all part painted. So that's 3 complete infantry units and a war machine. Add in the Batman stuff and that's 44 part painted miniatures and 17 complete. Now, back when I was attacking the pile of shame a couple of years back, I did a 365-day challenge and set myself a target of 1 miniature a day over the course of a year. So with the rate that I painted them this time, that is over 2 a day, which is not bad going, especially when you take into account all of the rest of the stuff that I managed to get done as well. On top of that, I got 2 more complete units rebased and 16 miniatures with weapon swaps. So that's another 40 miniatures that are back in circulation, another 2 armies that are ready to field on the table, and I'm happy with that. On the scenery front, 21 pieces of scenery got repaired, refurbished and back into circulation, and to be perfectly honest, some of those date back to last century and haven't seen the light of day in an awful long time, and there is more than enough there to, you know, completely outfit a gaming table, at least with the basics. So that's a big win. Not to mention, of course, there's a complete 3-story modern building there. So all in all, I am not unhappy with the amount of stuff that I managed to get through. Could I have got a little bit more done? Yeah, maybe. Certainly when it came to the figure painting, that was a bit of a struggle. Maybe I should have concentrated a little bit more on the scenery and that kind of thing. But hey, it's a fair swag of stuff which has been sitting in the depths of the games room for way too long, that is back in circulation, and I am more than satisfied with that. And it gives myself and my players, my backup DM, a few more options on what can and can't be used in games. So that's all good. Anyway, that is about it from me. I'm going to be getting back onto more proper projects, stuff that you've seen coming through the pipeline. I've still got all of the stuff for the Wife's Orc army to finish off. As I've been going around, the amount of orcs that are around the place is just stupid. She's probably going to end up with the biggest army out of the lot of them. There is scenery and stuff for the superhero game, which is coming up. That was already part started and is going to be one of the next things to come out. Obviously, you know that I want to do a bat signal. There is so much scope around here for what I can be doing. So if you want to see an old guy dotting around the place, picking up stuff, doing different projects from different genres, then please hit the like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you with another video hopefully as soon as I can. Ta-ra for now.